Pricing strategies for your rental properties. And this applies equally well to buying more rental properties, putting in an offer to buy a property, or even applies to selling a property. So, a few strategies we always employ and a few things we've come across would be to always use numbers like nines, sevens, and threes. So, the reason why you commonly see sevens and nines isn't just because it's one number shorter than the next number. It's that it takes the brain a little bit more work to process a difficult to process number. So if I give you a five, if I gave you a zero, you can quickly, very easily do the math in your head. If I tell you a price is $773.37, that gets a little bit more difficult for your brain to kind of add up. And the marketing strategy with that is that folks will abandon the concept of price when given a more difficult number to process. So they'll just move on. So you give them a price, their mind thinks about it for a second, moves on. That's the strategy. If I give you a nice even number like 1,000, you can very easily calculate 1,000. There's also some evidence that having more syllables in the number has some effect, but that's such a small trace amount of benefit. It's really not worth going after. And the other pricing strategy that drives me nuts, we actually just we're buying a new car, and the trade-in value came in at an exactly even number. They're basically offering $12,000 for our older car, basically just giving a nice even number, saying, hey, we did the Kelley Blue Book and it says that your car is worth exactly $12,000. And you're like, really? Exactly $12,000? So we always use precise numbers. So if I told you, hey, I want to buy your house for $100,000, that I just am willing to pay $100,000. That it's a number that I'm guessing at. It's just a number that I'm comfortable with. If I gave you a price and saying, hey, I want to buy your house for $99,137, I have a reason. I've crunched some numbers on my end, and I have some kind of foundation I'm standing on as I'm approaching you with this price. The one I'm just guessing out, and I would kind of like to just spend only $100,000. I would be willing to spend more, or I'd be willing to spend less. If I give you a precise number, again, I'm basing it on something, and that basis might actually have some validity to it. So, two things. One is we use commonly threes and sevens with all of our rental prices. So it's never 17,000, 17,037, or 1,700, 1,737. It's never, or 1673. And we have seen great success with that. And also always give a very precise number as well. So sevens and threes always give a very precise number, even down to the cents. If you gave me a offer to buy my home for $1,000,000.32, my first thought's going to be like, what's up with the 32 cents? There's got to be a reason why this guy's coming at me with 32 cents. So, all right, good luck.